water. Here we go. All right. And then we'll move into personals as well for those of you that would like to work on different levels. All right. Here we go. Also, I want to let you know that the spiritual warfare workshop is up. It is going. It is underneath the More tab under spiritual workshops. It will start on June 30th. It is going to be a 4-part class. You have your own workbook that you will work through and work with as we walk through that space together, and I teach those different things within vibrations. One of the board members and trustees last night got to actually sit with that paperwork and actually read through it in vibration. And it's big, and each class is recorded on Zoom. Each class is an hour and a half long, and each class will be held on Tuesday nights. So it is a full schedule. All the information is on the website that is linked into the bio. And so this is very deep. This is about the feminine aspect too, and the sacred womb inside of each and every one of you, and how the sacred womb gets attacked. It's very deep, and it's very eye-opening for those that are waymakers, leaders, prophets, healers, to understand what they are dealing with in different vibrational levels. All right, so here we go. Water signs. All right. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so there is new reflection, water signs. All right, so these are the messages that came out earlier that I got to channel through before I got to jump in and do earth, air, fire, water here. And we're just breaking it down into more details. So new reflection, revitalization, harmony and balance within and without, learning new avenues and learning new angles. So you're learning new ways to jump through hoops, new ways to see things, right? You remember how they always say, like, there's more than one way to skin a cat? You're being very resourceful, and you're allowing spirit to help you with that, is what they said. So there's also new reflection, which means to me that you're putting off a new reflection to be able to vibrate and receive a new energy, okay, as well. You're also seeing things in a new reflection, right? Maybe there's different ways that you look at people, different friendships. Maybe you see people on different levels now because of your spiritual abilities, your spiritual gifts, right? Or the things that you hold sacred and true to yourself. Maybe you're having revelations and reflections about that in your space right now, is what they're giving me. All right. Revitalization. You're revitalizing your soul. It's the best way I can put it, man. You are revitalizing your soul. Okay. Your soul is tired of shit. Okay. Your soul is tired of shit, and you're at the point. I'm just going to speak openly because Chief is here, and I'm not trying to disrespect anyone by cursing in the vibration, but I will say what Chief has asked me to say, because I will never hold back from the respect of my lineage or my aspect. But I will tell you this right now, okay? You're at a point in time where your soul is so old, they're worried about you not having any fucks left to give. And they say sometimes in that revitalization space is the best way that you actually need to be. Because that's full-on surrenderance. Full-on surrenderance of the emotion, of the energy, of the thought process. And it's not because of the fact is that you truly don't care. It's because you're trying to figure out where to place your energy right now, because you're trying to revitalize your soul. Thank you very much. I try to honor each and every aspect because it's important that I get to speak freely, but also in a way that is not disrespectful to any human experience or spiritual experience as well. So I appreciate that. But you have been here so long, like your soul is just so old, and you're just tired, And it's not that you're cold. You're trying to figure out what revitalizes your desires. This is not a bad place to be. This is a great place to be, because when you're in this place, they're reminding me, oh my goodness, they're reminding me of a magnet that I saw yesterday on the back of a truck, bro. And it's funny because you remember the saying, like, you know, when you hit rock bottom? Well, the magnet said, when you hit rock bottom, who knew that the bottom had a basement? Okay, is literally what it said. And some of your souls feel like that. But in your heart space, you truly care. Your heart space, you do care. Or else you wouldn't continue to try to work so hard at whatever it is that you're giving energy to. So you're learning a true definition, an art of dichotomy for you, with all due respect for yourself and your vibration, to revitalize your soul. Because you truly do care. It's part of your mission. It's part of your contract. That's one of the reasons you're here. So it's like, even when you say you don't care, you know you truly do care. Even in the energy of surrenderance, you know you do care. But in the energy of surrenderance, you're actually not giving up. You're actually empowering yourself to trust your team, the divine, to replenish your soul with what it needs in front of you, or listening to the revitalization. So what I mean by that is, water revitalizes you. You are water, right? It doesn't matter what sign you are right now. Water revitalizes you, okay? Think about it this way, okay? This is one way that I love to teach this. Water is H2O, right? The beings here, and then the humans here, have the capability of creating H and have the ability of creating O. But there's one component that we don't have the ability to create, and that's the 2. That's the divine. You also remember where 2 become 1, the 1 becomes the sun. So, on a deeper level of water, and what it truly is in the connection level, and the respect that you have for it in the understanding, water will revitalize you in multiple different ways. It will feed your soul. Now, it doesn't mean that, I mean, yes, it's a great time for lakes, ponds, riverbanks, okay, oceans, beaches, all of that. But if you can't get there in this season, connecting with the vibration of the divine through the water is a great way to do this. And I teach this in my Egyptian Reiki course. Different ways to use water to connect with the divine, authentic source of energy. I teach people how to tap into that and how to connect with that. We did a whole entire workshop, and it was beautiful. But now I teach that on an individual level too. But when you are doing these things, you're finding things that revitalize your soul to bring harmony and balance within and without. You're learning a new avenue, which means you're learning new resources. You're allowing your team, you're allowing spirit to teach you different ways, different pathways, different resources, all right? And also, this is actually you being able to tap in to a more childlike energy. And it's the roller coaster, right? Or it's the before you do that thing energy, where you're sitting over here on the edge and you're about to jump into it, and you're excited and you're scared at the same time. Because what the divine is doing as a whole for each and every one of the energies of the elements here in a medicine wheel context. And if you weren't here for the earlier of earth, fire, air, and water, I'll put this up on YouTube, and I have yet